Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Dropping Jewels podcast. I am so grateful for all my listeners out there who seek this opportunity to find my episodes and who enjoy listening to just topics on self improvement, self awareness. And I hope that every topic that you listen to, you embrace it. It gives you a different perspective and an insight on how to handle your personal situation as well as others potentially around you. Because even though we may not experience it, we've heard about it or we know others who have experienced it. So that's why I enjoy putting out these episodes so that you guys who are my listeners can really embrace it and use it as a dialogue or a conversational piece because this is what it's all about. I do believe I'm dropping jewels here. And so, with that being said, I do have another episode for you. This one is really a battle that sometimes we, as people, sometimes have that comparison or that struggle and that challenge. And that is about self-worth versus self-doubt. And so, we do come across doubting ourselves sometimes. So the episode is titled Doubting Yourself. Is it holding you back? I, for one, let me tell you, my goals and aspirations and just mission and visions that I want to accomplish, sometimes I doubt my abilities. I sometimes don't give myself enough credit. And I think sometimes we can be consumed as being parents. Sometimes we can be consumed as being sisters, breadwinners of the household, head of household, leadership in a job. And so sometimes we doubt ourselves. So I ask my listeners, do you often find yourself doubting your abilities, second guessing your decisions, and lacking confidence in your choices? Now, see, self doubt can be a major obstacle that holds you back from achieving your goals and living the life you desire. But in this episode, we'll explore the impact of self doubt in our lives and how we can identify the signs that you're doubting yourself, and provide actionable tips to overcome self doubt and build unwavering confidence. I want you guys to listen with an open mind. I want you to be able to listen with the heart of wanting to change and be able to sometimes have this inner critique, you know, um, about certain things. Trust yourself. Unlock that full potential that we all know can be unlocked. Now, let's talk about it. Let's dive into this episode about taking on challenges of confronting your self doubt head on and just to see if you can break free from what's being holding you back. So, self doubt affects productivity, it sometimes affects potential success. And so, we're going to talk about some tips that we can really unwaver those lack of confidence and that self doubt. So, number one, let's go ahead and embrace self acceptance, right? Trying to be someone else, mm-mm. I think that social media thing sometimes is the most influential, negatively overwhelming, overstimulating technology tool or technology resource. So wanting to be someone else is a waste of time. Like it's a waste of the person that you are. It's important to embrace confidence and self acceptance. Another way is creating a growth mindset, right? Just going through the challenges of things in life. how we can make sure that we believe in ourselves and our hard work, and we can develop those abilities and intelligence that's needed to understand that opportunity of growth. Here's a quote: "A failure is an event and not a person." Come on now, a failure is an event and not a person. I know that I am very compassionate. And a compassionate person treats themselves kind, they treat themselves understanding, they offer friendships, they acknowledge other people and their suffering and their mistakes, they're mindful of other people's emotions. So if you don't have the ability to do that, then don't beat yourself up about it. But definitely don't run around having that self-doubt. That self-blame, that can shake your confidence, that could turn everything downward into a downward spiral. And the habits are hard to break. So let's start a habit of positive affirmation. It is certainly important to have those self goals, not just any goals, but realistic goals. Understand your abilities and setting achievable challenges. Creating goals that are powerful, it's for motivation and confidence building. Set your sight on what you want to achieve. Make a plan, take the first step. I uh, personally has this goal that I want to execute. Why am I waiting? I don't know. When I have done things that is definitely more, definitely more than what I kind of just say it's not. It's definitely more. So with my plan and my goal, I need to just go ahead and execute and accomplish it and watch how things going to blossom. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, that'll help you. That'll help you get to that point where you feel that you have self-worth and no more self-doubt. The truth be told, everyone just they don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you develop. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you to do have you do those things. But surrounding yourself with positive mindset individuals that inspire you to reach your goals and become a better version of yourself, that's what's important. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Do things intentionally. Focus on things in your life that allow you to be thankful, grateful, and that will shift your attention away from negative thoughts and emotions and create a more positive feeling. Because that's when that self-doubt kick in. Invest in self-care, caring for your physical, emotional, and mental health. It's about prioritizing your well-being and making time for activities that rejuvenate and nourish you. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Embrace failure as an understanding of that failure and that it is not a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone towards success. When we fail, we should take the time to reflect, understand why we failed, and use that knowledge to improve ourselves or our work. Failure should not discourage us, should not give us self-doubt, but instead motivate us and to keep us to continue to try until we succeed. Societal pressures and personal experiences are the whole that definitely will bring self-doubt creeping in your mind. But being able to focus on the practice of mindfulness, being aware accepting of your present experience, being aware of what you see every day, what you hear every day, and how you're going to choose if it's pleasant or unpleasant, either clinging to it or rejecting it. It is so important to believe in yourself. That's your power. Your personal story is your power. Overcoming self doubt can lead to significant positive changes. Work towards being the better version of you, because the better version of you brings that confidence, keeps you alive, keeps you vibrant. Especially with adversity and criticism from social media to the world, their thought processes. These strategies, I hope, will build confidence in you, knowing that your self-worth is so much more meaningful and important than self-doubt. Recognize and addressing those self-doubt in order to move forward so that you're able to create that self-worth is what I encourage. And hopefully strategies and these steps that's provided to be able to build that self-confidence, build that self-worth will help you become the best that you can be with no hesitation by your own experiences, by building up what could better you and have you be the best in the future to come. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. I'm hoping that all the tools that I gave is tools that will help you overcome any obstacle, help you remove the thought process of the challenges of self-worth versus self-doubt. Creating a good mental health space for you that involves self-improvement, self-love, self-awareness. I am on all the listening platforms, and I'm so grateful for those that have listened and are still listening. I also embrace guests. So if you do want to be on my episodes and you have a topic that you want to discuss, definitely you can reach me on my email at letstalkaboutitjewel@gmail.com. And you can reach out to me on that. Also, I am on all the listening platforms as well as YouTube. So if you want to listen to my YouTube channel, you can listen to that as well. It's definitely good to know that I am doing really well when it comes to, you know, YouTube and just even with this platform. So I'm just grateful that it's there because I know that we need those things at times. We definitely do. And I am excited that I've just been fortunate enough to really be able to have this podcast. I want to help anyone out there who needs a good insight. This is great dialogue and a great conversation piece. And I hope that not only my new listeners are here, but I have future listeners to come. And definitely subscribe because I want you to follow me along my journey, as well as I'm here to help others with their journey. So again, thank you so much for listening to Dropping Jewels podcast. And till next time, bye guys.